Hi, this is Robert Plank, owner of Brutal Iron Gym. I'm filming today a chest workout, so I'll take you through the exercises and we'll talk about the purpose, and then watch me kill myself. Yay! So this is the first exercise I'm doing. My dad and I made a bench. You can see here is has like a top part to it where you do different positioning for reverse banding, and then has like swing arms, which is like featured on Sorinex. It's kind of a similar feature as what they have. And then we have bands at the bottom. So I'm doing reverse banding, and I'm using our spring bar my dad made me. And what I'm doing with this is as I'm pressing, I'm actually compressing the springs the whole time. So that gives me a kind of a plane of contraction, kind of horizontally. And then I have obviously gravity. So I have like dual planes of contraction on my chest. The purpose of the reverse bands is as you press to the top, it actually fires the chest even harder. So that's going to be fun. I'm doing assisted dips. So this is our assistive dip machine. So we've chopped it up and put new handles on it that are variable, and you can kind of, this is from Sorinex. So you can actually rotate this anywhere you want, and they slide in and out however you want. And then for the dip feature, we gave extra supports, so we can do weighted dips on this as well, and we widened the arms. So that's what I'm using for assisted dips. And then I have a peg here that I'm doing some plate presses with. So we worked with Tony Rogers from Rogers Reset on the concept of this kind of like peg and plate pressing. It just makes it easier than pressing plates stacked on each other because we have the collars here to control it, and you have the gap here for your fingers and hands. So you can definitely press it with like regular plates, but then you have to worry about balancing it and they can fall off and stuff, so this is just way safer. And there's my intro workout trick. So I'll film this and we can see me going through a full set of everything. Cool. Okay, now we got the assisted dips. So watch me do it. Okay. Then we got the plate presses. So get a set of those in. Cool. So that's a little bit what I do for like warm-up rounds is just sets of 10 of everything. You can see there the bar and the setup. So I'll make everything a little bit heavier, and eventually we'll start varying the rep ranges a little bit more and keep the fun coming. Okay, so I want to show a little trick if somebody's going to use a springboard. The way I'm using it is I had to set the inset. So I've been squeezing this thing while I've been pressing. So you can see here, I actually set the spring inside, and it's caught on the lip of the J cup to hold it for me. So that way when I unrack, I won't have to like pick it up and then try to shimmy it in. It'll already be in. So I figured I'd show you guys how I did that. So you can see here is basically just pick up the end of the bar, slide this in, and then reset. And now it's good to go. Okay, so watch the next round. hopefully this will go well. So at this point, I'm not really counting reps. I know this one's going to be somewhere between 5 and 10. I think that one's going to be somewhere between around 10, probably like 8 to 15-ish. Then this thing is going to be somewhere around like 15 to 20. So I'm just trying to do kind of a big heavy movement. So you can see it's heavier than the other two. Got a good kind of heavy shearing on the muscle, heavy work. That's kind of a medium level work. And this is kind of a pump and burnout. So yes, all three of these, if I'm working chest, they all three include a lot of tricep work, but they're still chest focused. So by adding in an assistance muscle, by letting the triceps help, it's helping me get more out of the chest. So that way, get just like bigger workload on it basically. And then I train the chest another time of the week where I'll do more isolated movements like chest flies and whatnot. So going well so far. We'll keep it going. Okay, I just finished up my last round, so all I'm going to do to finish up the workout is just some dumbbell incline flies with some long stretches in the bottom position. Just make sure I open up this tissue before I kind of shut it down for the day, so that way this tissue stays more open. And this helps alleviate some front of the shoulder pain with the AC joint. So just a couple sets of 10, just some good stretches, maybe some long holds like 20, 30 seconds, and then that's the complete workout. So hopefully this was helpful just to see the fun and variety of things. So don't be afraid to, number one, do circuits of stuff. So I have like my heavy press, the dip, and then the plate thingamajig. So if you're looking to build muscle, don't be afraid of circuits. You don't have to lift super heavy, perfect 1 rep maxes all the time. So just make sure you get some mixture of heavy, medium, and lightweight stuff on the muscles. So a circuit is a great way to get a lot of work in a short period of time, and it allows you to focus more on form and technique and mind-muscle connection rather than thinking you have to hit like the heaviest weight all the time. So that's one benefit. Another benefit is just changing up the stimulus. So I have like a flat press, then I have like a dip, which is kind of like almost like a decline press. Yes, the plates are the same thing as the flat press, but rather than an opened position, they were in a closed position. So it's another kind of change of angle. So make sure you just change your stimulus on the muscles. So that way they don't get, not that they get too used to things, but you'll get almost like too efficient where you're no longer getting muscle damage because your body's learning to protect itself and kind of be efficient in the movements. And we actually want damage. So we want damage so we can actually get growth out of it. Also, this just makes it a lot more fun. So that way you don't have to do the same thing all the time. So I've had clients several years. I remember one client named Greg. He actually is the guy who helped me make this peg right here that we've been using. And we did chest workouts twice a week. And we never did the same workout twice. So we did that for a whole year. So we did over 100 chest workouts that were all different. And it's just fun to create a lot of variety in your workouts. So make sure you create some variety, put in some circuits, do heavy, medium, high reps, just change up your angles and positions, all that good stuff, and it helps you build bigger muscles. Great. So if you like this stuff and you have any questions or anything, just shoot us an email, brutalirongym@gmail.com, or you can check out our website, www.brutalirongym.com. Cool.